Rightio, hello everybody, and welcome to my first live stream in God knows how long. So, what I'm going to do today is something chill, nice and easy, but it will be important for the channel in some senses, because this is Season 5, yes, 5, of the Back to 5 Flat Challenge. I'm just going to recap anybody that's not familiar with the series and has never watched it before to provide some context. What is it? What's happened in the previous 4 seasons? So, why did I even make the series? So, I was asked to actually do some commentary by one of my friends for YouTube. Like, they'd seen I'd posted a couple of gameplay videos, and I thought, why not make a series with commentary? So I thought, Bear in mind, F1 2015, because this is about June 2015, I was asked. Well, of course, F1 2015 had no career mode, so I thought I'd do something different. So I went on the 2014 mode on the game. Yes, it had a 2014 mode. And I decided to do what is also known as the Back to 5 Lap Challenge. It's self-explanatory. Start in the back, you have 5 laps to get to the front. I did this in Lewis Hamilton's Mercedes because, well, if you're an F1 fan with any vague idea of the history of F1, you know what 2014 was like. Those Mercs dominated. And they gifted Daniel Ricciardo, in some senses, the wins that Mercedes didn't pick up that year. But anyway, what happened in 2014? We managed to win the championship at the last race. The championship was still alive, though, because of double points, if I remember correctly. Or would have certainly been much harder for Rosberg, in any case. And in the 2015 season, it was slightly easier because, of course, between 2014 and 2015, Caterham fell off the grid. So there was only 20 cars rather than 22, and managed to win the title a race early at Brazil. Certainly aided by the wet weather there, because in F1 2015, similar to F1 2019, before patch 1.05, I'm playing on 1.04 on a PS4, by the way, if you're wondering. How do I put this? Yeah, the wet weather is OP for the player, and I must say, the intermediate conditions felt nicer than the dry or the full wet on F1 2015, I don't know why. So in the previous 2 seasons, okay, so I then have F1 2016. I did episode 0, but F1 2016 handling model is horrible on a pad because braking is basically guesswork. And while it's an issue I don't feel Codemasters have completely solved, it's much better now, but that's just my controller falling off, so don't worry. Falling off my bed. Don't need to worry about that. Didn't do anything for F1 2017 because I wanted to leave the series in the past, but I brought back F1 2018 as like a nice mini-series because it's given up on career mode because that's my own fault. Long story short, I needed something to do to time me off for F1 2019 on the channel, so I did that, and well, it just went wrong. Completely wrong. So now I'm going to be doing it on F1 2019. We're doing a full season. Going to the same thing. Hamilton's Mercedes, back of the grid, same old. And it is kind of like 2014. Just the field are close to Mercedes than they were then. But yes, trying to beat Bottas is going to be difficult, and possibly others as well. There's going to be a few more spoilers because certainly on this build of the game, I'm not sure about 1.05 because I've not actually seen the performance charts for 1.05, that version of the game, but certainly it feels like the AI Ferrari and Red Bull are closer to the AI Mercedes than their real-life counterparts. So now, my evaluation races, test race, whatever you want to call them. I've picked 3 particular tracks, and let me go through the logic about why. Bahrain, OP last year as hell on the game. It isn't this year, but I just want to test it to be sure in the context I need it for. Canada has always been traditionally OP for the player. That's always been the case. And Mexico, I've only ever done one back to front at this track. And it is a quite short track, so I want to get a feel for somewhere where it's unknown. And one of these races I'm going to put in the wet. The other 2, I'll leave it dry. Which race shall I make wet? I'll leave that as a surprise. So we'll advance. So, of course, 5 laps. Leave 103. If you guys have seen my career mode, and if you haven't, please do go watch it, because I'm doing a career mode with McLaren. I've got with Lando Norris as my teammate. It's good fun. I've currently got the first 2 episodes out, and I've got the third to edit and render after I've actually done this live stream, so that's good. So it's 5 laps, 1 shot qualifying, because don't need a long old qualifying. So 103 is the what I normally play with. Now, on. Now, I'm wondering about the damage. I may adjust this race to race to race, because I think simulation is a little sensitive, to be truthful with you. Everything else will be as normal as you would see my career mode, like on, regular, manual, servicing carcass. Assists, also don't run assists. By the time of day, we can change that around for these evaluation races, test races, whatever you want to call them. But when it comes to the actual season, I'll probably adjust them on official. The only two I will adjust will be Bahrain and Abu Dhabi to ensure that they actually take place in the middle of the night rather than sunset for Abu Dhabi and just after sunset for Bahrain. But the weather, I'll leave it on dynamic for the actual season itself because you really don't want an overly proportionate amount of wet weather races. And you don't want a season full of dry weather races. If the season's got too many dry weather races, I may decide to put some moisture in myself, but I have no intention to do that for now. So yeah, that covers it all really. So I shall customize the session time. Well, let's do qualifying at sunset, and then let's do the race at night. I think that's good. Right, so let's get on with it. Tyre allocation doesn't really matter because obviously he used the qualifying tyre in a 5-lap race. The other place where you'd probably consider not doing so, right, Byron has heat tyres, is probably China. And we're not doing China today, so don't need to worry about that. Yes. By the way, guys, how are you all doing today? I hope you're all well. If you are watching, do get involved in the chat if you want, because I've got the chat up just on my iPad just here. So, yes. Right, let's get on with it. I was skipping through the cutscenes, by the way, because, well, we've all seen the cutscenes. If not on my channel, you've seen them elsewhere. I've seen them elsewhere. You know, it's a little bit repetitive now. I don't mean that in a bad way, it's just the way it is. And let me just disconnect the charger cable off the controller so I can have a bit more freedom for I'm putting the controller. And now I just got to wait for the game to kick in. Right. Okay, so the setup, I've literally just stole these off the leaderboards on the PS4. So you can see my Bahrain setup, which is obviously stolen, as I've just said. So 3-7 wins. That's transmission. Just feel free to pause after the stream's finished, and you can just look through and steal the setup. I honestly don't care. That 25%, 25 psi on the front tires. That's a lot. And I'll practice on the option just to get my eye in. I haven't driven the Merc much. This is going to be nice. Obviously, if I don't invalidate my lap, I will pull over. I think we've got decent pace here. P4 on the option. That's good. Yes, and by the way, for those who don't know, I am old-fashioned. I still refer to that as prime option and qualifying. I just find it easy. I've stuck with it since the qualifying tyre, as I would call it, was introduced in 2016. Just the way my little mind works. But I don't expect anything amazing. I've been playing the game today. I've done some career mode. My private save on the Racing Point. I managed to come second to Singapore. So that was nice. And only though, on that save, the chassis has been nominated for regulation changes. So that's like, because I've literally put all my focus on the chassis. I've alluded to it earlier on my YouTube career mode. It is just like, yeah, I've been putting everything on the chassis and you can feel that it's working. I think they're still probably the strongest upgrades that you can probably get on the game. Right, anyway, I think we need to do a bit of not crossing the line. So I'll come into the pits, so that will cancel my time. Practice the pit entry, even though I'm not going to need it. Unless it goes wrong. You never quite know. You never quite know. So here they are. Here are the mechanics to... well, apart from the fact they'll be surprised, they're there to... oh, no, we don't care, Crofty. But it looks like the Ferraris are wouldn't say. That's not surprising at Bahrain. Because it suits a Ferrari. It's quick on a straight line. It's point and squirt for the most part. The Mercedes only has 1 or 2 strong corners at Bahrain. All right, maybe 3. But this was definitely a Ferrari track, and the fact that they didn't win the Bahrain Grand Prix is a testament to Vettel's driving and the unreliability on Leclerc's car. So, let's actually look at the grid order. This may be important.
Sebastian Vettel will start on pole. Fantastic qualifying from the multiple world champion.
Oh, he actually didn't crash.
The rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Verstappen, Pierre Gasly, and Perez. Magnussen, Hulkenberg, Ricciardo, and Roman Grosjean. Norris, Sainz, Lance Stroll, and Raikkonen. Fiat, Russell, Alexander Albon, and Robert.
Russell out-qualified Albon and Giovinazzi? That commit to did Giovinazzi have a terrible lap or something? What's going on there? Right, okay, let's get with it.
Okay, be wary of the cars ahead braking suddenly into one. We could ruin our race if we hit them. Good luck.
Well, that match has been in the game since 2015. Anyway, sorry for placing on setup. That's a force of habit. Anyway, 5 lights coming on now. Go, 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 go! No, oh, great. I've noticed, by the way, I'm going to have to do some fuel saving. That's okay. Here we are into 1. Being very cautious. Going to do anything too outrageous. Oh, I'm last again. Don't want to hold this wooden spoon. I may want to turn the damage down to make it a little more racy for me. Like 2015 when the cars made a pig iron, and as long as you didn't damage the cars, you could go in. And to be fair, it was only bad when you got damaged. Trying to get damaged was quite difficult. Anyway, P16. Made that P15. Nice. Oh, will I? Yeah, mate, power's kicking in. The favourite phrase. Just handing it behind Russell now. I think with this,
Well done, mate. Nice start.
with the simulation damage, you just can't do your half-field dive bombs into first corners anymore. That's probably a good thing. But it makes the challenge unduly hard. Oh, outside of Russell. Outside of Russell. Outside of Russell. Yes. Excellent. Gotta say, the grid's feeling good. Well, it is going to be against the midfield cars and the Williams. Right, nobody saw that. By the way, these are just test races, so keep that in mind. If this happens in a real challenge, then we'll have to proceed with the damage. Right, anyway, end of lap 1 now. Ran out of airs, never mind. I'll go standard. And we'll drop it to medium. Right, it's Meme Lord next. Nothing happening at the moment, but you never know. You never know. Oh, much quicker. Can we get him into 8? Of course we can. Make a meme about that then, Lando.
You made it look easy.
I think the fact I'm in a Mercedes made it look easy. But we won't tell the world that, will we, Jeff? It's a secret between me and you. And the stream. Okay, back in the tow now. Yeah, that's a terrible last corner, but DRS is going to be enabled.
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
Like that to Stroll, the devil really is in the detail. Right, DRS, now. Yeah, we're not catching Stroll, so we'll save some airs. And we'll go hammer and fuel with a lap and a half to go. That's when we'll deploy hammer time, even though we can't deploy it all the time. Oh, purple sector 1. That's good. Oh, we're going to have Stroll into 8, aren't we? Bit rude there by taking a narrow line into the corner, so that was pushing wide, but never mind.
P11.
I've moved up to P11. I sense though, this may be difficult getting past 6. So Grosjean next. And to back it out. Oh, maybe able to have him here. Of course. Okay, nothing happened. Shh. Shh. Don't tell the world, people. We'll just blame on Grosjean being Grosjean. There we go. So now we've done a blame game. Can we get Ricciardo? Probably not, because he's in the tow and he's got DRS himself. But we can get closer. Jeez, this Merc does stop. He really does have a lot of aero. No wonder they're slow in a straight line. Compared to the Ferrari, anyway. Bucket loads of downforce. Bye-bye, Danny Rick. He was the guy we overtook for our first win at the 2014 Spanish Grand Prix in this series. He dominated that race until we came along. Anyway, can we get any further? We've got these two to deal with next. Right, I can reach it up now. I'm conscious of using the airs up too much. Because it really does go in this game. Slightly more than 2018. It did shock me. Then again, maybe going from a 2018 career mode Renault from all the airs upgrades being applied to vanilla cars. It probably was going to be a shock. Do we have a go on Hulkenberg here? With how early he braked, I kind of had to do something there, I felt. Any damage? Mild, but we'll persevere with it now. It's too late. I'm not restarting. I'm not flashbacking. Goodness gracious. Yeah, and our engine's hot as well, but never mind. That's to be expected. I'm flashbacking that because I literally just did some pancaking there. Alright, here's fine. I think we've got Hulkenberg now. Perez and Magnussen, we may be able to exploit something here. Oh, Magnussen is the one with DRS against Perez, so this is going to be interesting. Oh, in the inside of 4. We're going to go around the... No, we're not going to go around the outside of them. Hulkenberg is going to go on the inside of us instead. Oh, that was a bit of a stupid move. Yeah, I think I'm not counting for the front wind damage I've got. Oh, going to have to bumper on Magnussen. Did you guys just see that? Right, let's just fast forward. Right. Oh, sorry. So I hit Magnussen on the left-hand side of the car. So naturally, it's the right end plate that breaks. That is completely normal. Oh, both front wing damage on the left-hand side. But if the game's going to give it to me, then fine. I need to lock the diff, though. If I got this much damage. And move the brake balance back a bit. Yeah, P6 is kind of our limit here. Oh dear, that is horrible understeer. Not getting past though, Sergio. Because if your Merc power kicks in, so will mine. I did not exceed track limits. Are you blind, stewards? Oh, unrealistic again. Like in my career mode. Spoiler alert, I'm sorry. Vettel wins the Bahrain Grand Prix. What? Did it not spin? How's that possible? It didn't spin. Rubbish. What is this game? Now, I don't care about a very jolly Binotto. Oh, Leclerc was third, so Bottas got second. Okay. Certainly not going to be all.
was your driver of the day, Ant?
It's got to be Lewis Hamilton. I mean, he pulled off some impressive feats out on the track today, even by his standards.
Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Okay, so Leclerc was one that got fastest lap, so that's why he's on 16 points. Otherwise, you know, standings, you'll know them. And constructors, 41 place 26, place 22, place 6, place 4, place 3. Okay, let's advance to Canada. Now, I think this is where we'll put some wet weather in. Because if I am completely OP, we know it's the track and the weather combining. Right, so put an official for this one. Customize the weather, yeah. To qualify, can be whatever it wants to be, but the race, bit light rain. Right, let's continue as we mean to go on. So we can do qualify for this. Let's see how we can do over one lap, actually. Can I actually get pole position straight up? You kind of always need it to be 3 or 4 more clicks more difficult than you normally would, so for it to be equally as difficult for you. If that makes sense. Obviously, I am talking in general through my own spacing. Sorry for the yawning, but yeah, it may be different for you guys. I don't know. But anyway, let's go to track. Let's see. So I'm going to shut up. So enjoy. I did not like that snap just then. P16. This is shit. Sorry for the S-ing. Maybe Canada isn't OP anymore. Hard to tell in the race for me anyway. On my private save for career mode because it rained all race. So I have absolutely no idea in the world. Oh well. So I got to the line first, but I was too busy being a corner cutter. Tuttles. I can see this being really OP in a race for one reason. There's a lot of traction zones at the circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Because almost all the corners are slow. And why are the AI struggling in the wet on this game? Because they can't seem to get out of traction zones. So yes, you're probably going to see some OPness. Yeah, we don't care about grid this time. Maybe you do, and I should apologise for speaking on behalf of other people.
Keep your eyes open on the run to turn 1 and keep
Yeah, Jeff, we got this. Hello, Facebook. Off the start, they've still got it. I tell you that now. Oh, that was tight into 1. Now going through 2. Round the outside of all the cars. Oh. That was tight. Right. Into 3 and 4. Well, I hit Russell. Interesting conclusion. Oh, that's P11 already. Like the olden days, this. Yeah, you can see I can just put the power down sooner, but the guys at the front, they're getting away. That's Stroll's home race done with, so that's P10 already. Yeah, there's a lot of battling here, I don't need this. Oh, right, hold on, we'll flash back that. We will flash back that, people. Nah, I think we can get away with that one. But inside of Magnussen? Wow. I'm just overtaking him as it goes back green. This is good. What about Perez? We're all going to... Yeah, I think 6-6 is already going to be ours. Yeah, nice. So it's Bottas and Gasly now. Bottas is struggling. Right, here we go. Lap 2 now. Let's put the airs on none for this section. Oh, come on. Put the power down, Valtteri. Put it down. That's P5. Oh, unsafe rejoin. Now, this is what Vettel should have done in real life. Yes, losing the position, but safely rejoining. So if you are a Sebastian Vettel fanboy, that's what he should have done. I managed to do it. Admittedly, this is a game. So, pinch of salt. You know, usual drill on that one. I sense, though, yeah, Verstappen and the Ferraris have got away, so this may be tricky. But I'm going to try. See what compared to Gasly down the back straight. The traction, yeah, passing the old pitch straight. Well, old pit lane, should I say, yeah. I just mugged him on pure traction and then speed. Oh yeah, 121.7. Yeah, we're clearly quicker, if I can speak. Going easy, steady. It's also easy to put the power down in this weather when you've got no airs compared to a hot lap. But what do I know? How much quicker can I go? Well, if I do this chicane properly, we will find out. Yeah, I think we're certainly going to be taking the fastest lap point here. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, that's a new dynamic in this series, of course. It's the fastest lap point that's now in F1. But if we're sailing through the field and winning races, surely we'd be quick enough to get it anyway. I don't know. But that can be some tactical play in what goes on. Actually, we're catching these guys sooner than I thought we would, because I didn't think we'd catch them at all. So, P3 on Vettel. We'll turn the airs down. 80 seconds exactly. Couldn't try that in a month of Sundays. Wow. We really do have traction advantage in this weather. Let's give it... Oh! I think that's Vettel making his voice known about the real-life Grand Prix and my unsafe rejoin just then. Ah, well, sod him. Who is he? Quadruple world champion, I know, but shh. Don't tell the world that. Oh, come on, Max. Oh, this Merc power. Look at it. That Honda PU has nothing.
Fantastic. 2 cars at once. Very well done.
Wasn't at once. But yeah, I think we've got this as long as we can keep it on the island. And obviously, we've got to get Leclerc too. Before we can get him, we've got to get up to him. And that Ferrari's going to have a straight line speed advantage. Make no mistake about it, but still. The traction advantage is just carrying me. I'm going to back off here. Don't want to do anything stupid. I hit the curb there, so traction was about even. Anyway, it's the final lap.
Final lap of the race.
Oh, He's not going to make this easy. That's for sure. I mean, look at that traction. Oh, my goodness. Into 3. We couldn't. Oh. Love it. Right, we just need to bring it home now. This is how OP the wet weather has stroke is in this game. Get some symbolic extra water on these tyres. Even though it's the engine that needs the water. Right, let's claim a Canadian Grand Prix. Hit the wall of champions on the way. I'm driving Lewis Hamilton, so it is okay. Decent.
Nice work, that's P1. Race win. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Ah, yes. No, we don't care, Toto.
An excellent performance at the
Got to
Grand
see,
Prix.
no. We'll save that for the real series. The real series.
Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Well, for me, it's got to be Lewis Hamilton. The multiple world champion may be the boring choice at this point, but you can't argue that he's a driver deserving of his reputation.
Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Wow, my fastest lap was over 2.5 seconds quicker than Vettel's fastest lap, who was the second quickest. I had to check carefully though, because Vettel did a 6.33, Bottas a 6.82, Verstappen a 6.87. Ooh, what does that do to the standings? So Vettel is in the lead, and we're second. So, if we win the Mexican Grand Prix, we will win this mini championship. Because we obviously will then have countback on Vettel, and even if he gets the fastest lap point, that's only 6 points. Leclerc, though, needs a win and for Vettel to not get the fastest lap. Oh, well, obviously, of course, just outscore me and Seb by 7 points. Can do that. Or maybe with countback. Oh, there's countback that could get involved for Leclerc. Think about it. Yeah, because I think Leclerc. Let me try not remember. Yeah, hold on. So he has 18 points. He gets. Yeah, he got third with fastest lap plus a second. Okay. Yeah. So in theory, anyone from not Perez, but anyone from Gasly up. So a 6-way championship decider. Right, okay, this is normal. NASCAR, eat your heart out, you don't need playoffs. I'm just proving why they're not needed. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Also, I mean, slightly facetious, but still, the playoffs are BS in NASCAR. Get rid of them. Honestly. I don't think you should be using this as an example, unless we end up having a thrilling race sometime. Oh, they've got a wet quali. Ooh. I didn't adjust the weather. Is it going to be wet for quali and race here? If so, I do apologise. Oh, it is. Sorry. Can't do anything about it now, though. Right. I just need to quickly do something. I'll be back in 2 ticks, guys. Don't go anywhere. so my apologies. Let's get out there. Obviously, yeah, quick look at the setup. Yeah. Let's see how OP the wet weather is again. I also haven't done Mexico on this game yet. Actually, I have, but that's on Xbox. This is the first time on a PS4 and the first time in the dry. It's raining. Did I just say that? I am an idiot. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. You can see the traction you get against the Ghost. Yeah. Straight line speed, not OP, but traction OP. Oh, I'm going to be traction OP in this section against the AI. Yep, P1 at the moment. Fact, clearly P1. Then brakes, we don't want to actually get pole position. And there you go. Sense though I'm going to have a low pace against the AI in the race.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves.
Anyway, that could only help us in this decider. It's almost like I've accidentally rigged the entire thing. I haven't, but... Sorry if you think I have. I know I made a mistake.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying.
Yes, it was a fantastic qualifying. It was. When I sensationally braked to the Paraltada.
Okay, be wary of the cars ahead.
Right, 5 lead rights are coming, 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 coming. I actually got a better start than the AI. How's that possible? Anyway, heading down towards 1 now. Oh, I can't see a thing. This is going to end very well. Or Giovinazzi with the big dive bomb. That didn't work. Oh, this is a bit argy-bargy. Thought it was going to illegal me there. Now look at the traction OP. Look at all the cars I'm passing. Norris in particular. I mean, look, watch. The traction I've got is insane. Well, hold on. How's Hulkenberg got up there? He must have got a good turn 1. The Ferrari's getting away. I can't stand for this. Bottas, though, is being well Bottas. Uh-oh. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. Bottas being lackluster. Well, shoot a farm, I suppose. Right, into the stadium section now. That's Bottas ahead of Gasly. We have to react to that. Oh. I can't wait around for that. So, yes, we'll do a dirty move. Bit of bumping and running. And move on. I think the track's got to be championship over. The Ferraris are just too far ahead, surely.
Strong start. Well done.
We shall see, though. You never know. Anything can happen in Formula 1, and it usually does. The good old Murrayism. And we're catching Verstappen in the tow. The tow can only be helping us as we pass 200 now. Now watch the traction OP here. I didn't get the best exit, but I'm still catching Verstappen like it's nothing. Jesus. Bit of braking there. Apparently that wasn't illegal. Okay. I'm sure Verstappen feels hard done by there. Or we can go to standard now. Ricardo is next. I was expecting to say that. But here I am. I am saying it. No, purple middle sector. That makes me sad. Oh yeah. There we are. That dive bomb. You have been dive bombed, Danny Rick. How do you feel?
Brilliant. Nice move.
Thank you, Jeff. What? Despite all that?
Car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep this up.
I can't believe that. Wow. Oh yeah, the favorite car's being passed by Verstappen now, yeah. Crucial that we have the fastest lap point. But annoyingly, it is Vettel out in front. To be fair, I need to beat both of them if they're in the points. Doesn't really matter, just got to beat them. You can see in the Delta, it's turning into a good lap though. Purple in the middle, love it. And the fact I'm not dive bombing cars here has probably helped. Oh yes, the dive bomb's been costing us at least half a second, I would estimate, by the Delta. Oh! That snapped from me there when I was too eager. But nonetheless, still a fastest lap. Let's go on to the penultimate lap of the episode 0. Oh, they're going side by side. Side by side. But I can out traction the pair of them. Bye-bye. Oh, Vettel closed the door on us quite nicely there. Abruptly, but nice. Oh, Leclerc thinks he's got some for us. Yeah, well. That's what happens when his spark plugs all work. Right, into the S's. Nobody saw that. I could do the dive bomb, but a straight line's probably a safer bet. With the traction I'll get through the Peraltada. Or the Nigel Mansell corner, it's actually called these days. Oh!
This is your final lap of the race.
Side by side, the final lap. We're slowly squeezing in, but I was going to say slowly pulling him in a straight line, but now that Ferrari officially is coming back at us. He's better on the brakes, but that allows us to set him up with a cutback. With the traction we've been getting, he's going to regret that. Yes, he is. Look at that. Wow, that was like it was nothing. Actually, why am I... well, okay, I need to put it on standard. But I can put it on hot lap now. It being the final lap. So, Ray, looks like we're going to win a championship. Can't really count this, can we? Look at us, we're just pulling away now. We didn't exceed the track limits. What you talking about? Right into the stadium now. Nice for us. Ooh, sliding. Now here we are through the Peraltada. Here we are. It is the episode 0 Back to a 5 Lap Challenge Championship. And of course the Mexican Grand Prix.
You worked hard for that one. Congratulations.
Thank you. I did. I did. After I bottomed my qualifying lap. Through legitimate means. No one cares about Toto.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great
Yeah,
to see
again,
them up
they
on that
don't
podium
care.
once again. Let's
So,
focus
just
on
gotta
the driver
yawn.
of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
It's got to be Lewis Hamilton.
Yawning
Pulled
over.
off some impressive feats out on the track today, even by his standards.
Oh, yes.
Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Yeah, I think we're looking at Canada is still OP because, you know, Mexico and Canada probably have similar-ish lap times because they've got similar lap speed. Actually, I'm lying. Mexico's one of the slowest tracks in the calendar. Which is paradoxical considering the big long straight. But whatever. Yes. So, there you go. Look at the standings. Championship won. So, I guess it's time to talk about conclusions. Oh, although we have not won the Constructors because Bottas! Come on, man. What is this? So, yeah, my conclusion is the intermediate weather is OP, but that should be fixed in the patch. I don't know if it's available for PS4 yet. I know I'm assuming it probably is, but you know, it certainly will be available when the series comes because it's not going to be around for a while yet. But yes. So yeah, the Ferraris are strong. Bottas is weak, but you never know. The performance patch that may fix that. I don't know. We shall see. Verstappen and Gasly? Okay, that seems about right, really. Only 11 drivers scoring. Ooh. I'd hate to be Stroll, Raikkonen, Norris, Russell, Albon, Sainz Jr., Kvyat, Kubica, or Giovinazzi. Giovinazzi were last! Oh, dear. Right, guys, thank you very much for watching this live stream, whether that's live or as a video. Either way, I do appreciate it a lot. I will see you for the next video, live stream, whatever it may be. But be sure I'll be there, and hopefully you will be too. Goodbye, everybody.